So, up for review today, we have something different, the Atlas Artemis. So let's get into the Atlas Artemis. So we're looking at a 4.6-inch bull barrel, 39 ounce firearm, full size. This one comes with their new RDS cut. So of course, limited optics ready. Looking at really nice features on this gun, like a sight block. And, we're looking at a Atlas trademark. Look at that, beautiful that is. Atlas trademark, pen grip safeties, ambi safeties on this model. Really, really, really lovely, lovely gun. So, the Artemis is new with a red dot cut, but the Artemis is one of their legacy models, and it's an ultimately amazing gun. So we're going to hit the range with it. We're going to go ahead and try it out. We're going to see how it is. And once again, thanks to Atlas for sending this one out. So let's get to the range. Get on. Still getting used to the trigger, but decent grouping. Threw a fly at the headshots. So that was at 15, and that was at 20. So, impressive. Okay, team. So, we are done with the intro and part of the tabletop. So we're going to do some range stuff. Just some low speed, we like to demonstrate function on the speed. This is the speed drill, this is a precision drill. So we've got the Atlas Artemis loaded, of course, here. And we have 3 targets down range. We're going to do an El Presidente drill. Ammo we're using is Staccato match. Thank you again, Staccato, for being our ammo sponsor, of course. We've been to do this without you guys. So we have 6 rounds loaded up in 2 magazines. We're going to go ahead and just run El Pres. If you don't know, the El Pres starts facing away from the target, turn, 2 shots on each target, reload, 2 shots on each target. So it's simple drill, not hard, but we're going to see how it does. First time running this Atlas in any type of drill situation other than just, which shots I'm taking is just a 0 in the standard shooting at the range. So excited to see what it does. Let's try it out.
Ready.
What do you think?
This is beautiful. It's not for the faint of heart. Like, you gotta know how to handle a gun like this to be able to appreciate it. And having shot the XC, having shot the Staccato B, having shot the Artemis, I mean, not the Artemis, the
Athena.
Athena. Having shot the DS9, this is nice. Grip texture, I like it. It stays solid. I like it. How tactile this is. The trigger is fucking amazing. Excuse me. The trigger is amazing. And it just moves. It moves. It settles right back down. In the window,
And it's limited optics ready.
that thing is just,
No comp. So it means not open.
that thing is just moving. Wow, this is beautiful.
So the real question, you shoot a DS9, which one is better?
So,
Feel like I ain't got the rounds in this one to say.
no. So my first impression shooting the DS9, I do like the grip texture on the DS9 better. I like the ergonomics of this grip better. But the grip texture on the DS9 is better. I would say, well, no, this is probably broken in more than the DS9, but this trigger is like right there. That reset on here is ridiculous. I would say it's a hair above my DS9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Principal says that the DS9 is trash.
I did not say that. But no, this is beautiful.
And just like that, folks, the review is officially done. Thank you for Staccato for providing ammo for the channel. But when the bag is empty, the review is done. So, thank you to Atlas Gunworks for sending out the Artemis for us to review. Okay, everybody, that is the wrap up for our review. So, once again, thank you to the team at Atlas Gunworks for sending out the Artemis. We love the support. You know, guns like this sometimes are seen as aspirational, but is it aspirational if it's functional? So we kind of talk about what's this, you know, we always talk about who's this gun for. This gun is for anybody that wants to be the ultimate prepared shooter. You know, I can see the Artemis as, yes, it's a competition-focused gun. You know, the sight block was designed for iron shooters that wanted that sight block to kind of keep that sight steady as they shot. Adding the RDS option just opens it up for everything else. Limited optics, I feel like this might be the ultimate limited optics gun. I mean, I haven't shot things like the Alien yet, but I think that the Artemis brings something that is unique to shooters. You know, we have models like the Staccato XL, we have things like the DS9 from, you know, we have things from Nighthawk, the BDS9, things like this, but a sight block on a gun in limited optics is kind of rare because usually it's focused on an optic ready gun. The sight block actually gives you a nice weight at the end to kind of keep that muzzle down as you're kind of progressing from target to target. Having a red dot just kind of gives you that little bit more of an advantage. So we already know about Atlas's build quality. We talked about that in our Athena video. We know that the gun is built like a tank. So if you're looking for something for maybe for 3-gun, multi-gun, PCSL, you know, I mean, I would use it for home defense because, you know, just I know I have insurance and FLP and all that will replace it, but I still don't want to be without my gun. And these things have a bit of a lead time. So definitely, I don't know about home defense, but a barbecue gun, like you're just going out with your friends and you're like, hey, you know, we're all going to go shoot a little fun around or whatever. Yeah, definitely this will turn heads. So this ooh factor on this gun, whew, yeah, it's gonna turn heads because when I brought out the Artemis, you know, folks were like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Didn't really get a chance to shoot a lot of it because it was over the 4th of July weekend. There was a lot of travel and we had to get the gun back to Atlas because, you know, other people need to experience this. But definitely got to put at least, I believe, 500 rounds through it. So we didn't get to do a full review, but maybe you'll see an Artemis on the channel that'll be permanent. Let's just say that. But love this gun. It was a phenomenal shoot. It was, you know, something that I can see being a de facto, this is the one gun that does it all for what I'm looking to do. Now, I know they do have their Apollo, which is ported, which kind of puts me in open, and I'm not trying to compete with their Chaoses. But, you know, for something like that, more of a tactical, do-it-all, gun. But for USPSA, which is my preferred, you know, league, I kind of have to have something that's going to let me compete in limited optics. And I think the Artemis is an amazing gun. Price point, upwards of $6,000. But if you think about it, if you're looking to kind of progress into a space, you know, I love my team at Staccato. You know, we love Staccato. But, you know, if you buy Staccato P, then you decide, hey, I want to go to the XL, you've already kind of bought an Artemis. So think about that as you kind of make your choices. And remember, there's levels for everything. You know, I always tell people the best gun you can start out with is the one you can afford. So look at it like this as you progress in your shooting sports, as you look for that long-term investment. You know, brands like Staccato, brands like Masterpiece Arms, brands like Nighthawk with their BDS-9, you know, other brands out there, Fowler with their Vanta 9. You know, there are things out there that are at levels for everybody. For this level, in that price range, you know, I'm really loving the fact that Atlas is bringing out a gun like this. You know, it's one of their legacy lines, and it definitely still works in 2024. You're looking at a firearm that is unabashedly good. And for something that, you know, when I say I have no qualms, I have no hesitation about recommending it to anyone that can, you know, make that purchase, get yourself on the queue list and order one, because it's a phenomenal gun. So, as we wrap this up, again, thank you to Atlas for sending it out. Might have to, you know, finally, you know, try that Apollo as well, because yeah, I think we need a new Atlas in the family, and the Artemis is leaving an impression, to say the least. So, as we move forward, thank you, like I said again, to Atlas. Thank you for Staccato for supplying our match ammo, for the review. Remember, you can use, you know, our channel name to kind of save money on your first shipping. If you know our Instagram, you know how that works. But definitely appreciate the companies that are supporting bringing these high-end firearms to our community. I know we kind of talk about it a little bit, but underserved communities are out here and they're looking for high-end products. They're looking for high-end gear and accessories. So hopefully we can go ahead and show someone out there that is thinking about, hey, what's my next major purchase? I'm going all in on this USPSA, or I'm going all in these action shooting because it's fun. You know, hopefully by showing guns like the Artemis, we can show you that these guns are made for every community. So, with that note, this is Full Metal Sensei from Honey Bear Tactical, signing off, and I'll see you next time.